Mrs. Wheeler here, and welcome to Mrs. Wheeler Wednesday. I'm super duper excited about today because we're gonna be looking at real designs from real designers. We have a few designers to get to, and I really want to look and critique each piece appropriately. We're gonna just get right to it. Let's look at some work from Eva. I'm not gonna attempt to say the brand name that we're gonna look at because I know I'll get it wrong. Now what we're looking at is a full brand identity for a business coach. Let's start with the logo. You can tell right off the bat that Eva has done some custom type work here. First of all, the eye, got a nice diamond shape that she's put underneath the eye. So right away, my eye is drawn to the eye. I'm drawn to that swoop of the A, and she's done a great job of making sure that S is nestled in there. Subtle touches so that we're intrigued but not overwhelmed. It's a great pattern. It really catches my eye. It has amazing texture. I immediately am thinking of palm leaves, somewhere cool and breezy. But I'm not seeing that in the logo. As an overall brand, I'd like to see a little more connection there. Overall, talented, eye-catching, great use of scale, hierarchy, and color. Dominique brought us this great little lettering number. I believe she sells it as a print, so we're gonna look at it as if it's a print on your wall. Right away, I am tickled with the use of movement in these lines. Holy moly. It's not just a squiggle. There are some parts that are straight, so you get a sense of motion. I mean, feel it in your hands. Even though it's not cut right in half, we've got an angle going, great use of balance. I have a feeling Dominique probably toyed around with a bunch of different colors because you could do so many color combos with this one. So we've got the brownish color and the coral color, and they're both warm tones. So I'm mainly curious to see maybe bringing in a cool color to balance with the warm color. But they're in the same hue, the same family, so it does work well for these purposes. We've got the use of scale. Look how big progress and perfection is versus the word over, but it creates a good balance with that broken pencil, which is just so nifty and creative. Number one, movement. Lines, shape, color, hierarchy, scale. Great. Julia. Here we've got a yoga membership card or flyer. My eye is going to the brightest color, which is the pink. Initial thought was, does my eye really need to go to the price first? If your eye went to the cheapest number first, if the cheapest membership was the brightest, that would just be a bad business move. I can't keep my eye off of this beautifully ornate, oh, so nice. Yoga Bliss, take my $129 a month. I'm sold based off the color. It's really tough to use a font that looks like handwriting. It might be a little small to read for some folks. Assuming that might be a brand font that we're tying in here. I'd be curious to see what the titles of the memberships would look like with that font. But I do like that they're using it kind of as fun testimonial type description, which is clever. It's clever for sure. I don't know if you noticed this part, but I'm assuming that the shape behind Yoga Bliss is part of their logo. And then we see it again in that largest price. I mean, genius that she didn't just use color. She used line and texture and pattern. This is, yeah, one of our better videos. I mean, it's going to be.